This week, I have been mainly playing British tanks. Hello again everybody, and welcome back to VIII Blitz. And today we're going to look at the Caernarvon Action X, the British Tier 8 premium tank that's currently in crates. I'm not going to deal with the tank OP, NES, etc, just yet. That's the tank, that's what it looks like on Blitz stars. It's basically a Caernarvon with some better armour. It also has an increased reload time, but for all intents and purposes, this is a Caernarvon, the British Tier 8 Tech Tree medium. So, it's not what you think, guys. This is not some, beastie that they've suddenly developed. Not really. It really is a Caernarvon, and it plays in a similar style to a Caernarvon, apart from the cheeks are not so wide open. Let's have a look at it in Blitz Hanger. Well, it's got more hit points. It's got the best hit points for tier and class at 1,600. It's got a great view range. It's got the best DPM on its standard AP at 2,708. It's got mediocre penetration. It's got very poor damage. To be honest with you, it's not the best. Switching over to its APCR, again, it's got the best DPM. Penetration and damage, however, a lot to be desired. Pretty low and mediocre. Let's have a look at its HE. Wow, again, best DPM. Pretty poor damage and penetration as well. But that's to be expected with HE. Thing is, look at that rate of fire. It's the best in tier and class at 14 rounds a minute, or just over 4 seconds for that reload. Base aim time, again, best in tier and class, 1.7 seconds. Really good depression at 10 degrees, and not bad elevation at 20 degrees. Dispersion's okay as well. Mobility, yeah, okay, it's a heavy, it's a little bit slow, but nothing to get into a tiz was over. Tactics-wise, well, that's what they recommend. Pretty good at a one-on-one brawl, etc. Let's have a look at it against a Caernarvon, however. Now, as you can see here, it's got better DPM than the Tech Tree version. Same penetration, same alpha. Better rate of fire. This is across all the shells, by the way. It's pretty much the same gun, it's just a better reload. That's the thing. So you're still getting the same gun as the Caernarvon, you're just loading it a lot faster. Aim time is still the same, dispersion is still the same, depression is the same except the elevation, which is better on the Action S. Speed, it's slower than the Caernarvon, it's heavier. Don't have the details of the coefficiency yet, nor the relative win rates. This is what the tank looks like in Armour Inspector. As you can see, it's got that additional spaced armour on the turret, and the upper glacis plate is a little bit thicker. When you stick it up against a tank, however, you really need to be careful. The top of that turret is still pennable. If you go hull down, then you should be okay. But you can see the commander's hatch can be penned, and this is it against a Tiger 2. Not too bad at side scraping, but you really do need to be hauled down, and you need to be very mindful of that commander's hatch. So what's it like to play? Well, it's a similar style to the Caernarvon. You need to keep this thing hauled down. It's got a good gun. Okay, it does struggle to pen some of the tier 9s, like here with the ST1. It's a bit slow, but, if you can push when you need to push. You've got that good reload. You've got that relatively good penetration in certain respects. You can have fun in this thing. Now, I've heard a lot of people say it's OP. I personally don't think it is OP. I think the only thing that's OP about this tank is the price. Yes, it is a crate tank, which means you've got a 5% drop chance. However, Wargaming have changed the parameters somewhat, and you are now guaranteed to get the tank if you get 25 charms. You get 1 charm per crate. That effectively means you can guarantee yourself this tank for $100, near as damn it. That is quite expensive for a tier 8. Yes, you still got that 5% drop chance, don't get me wrong. and I'll show you what happened when I did it. So anyway, in that game we did 2,000 damage, got a second class, nothing to write home about. So this is me opening the crates. So I've already done 17 crates, and I haven't got the tank. Crate 18, no tank. Crate 19, tank. So I had to buy 2 bundles to get the tank. I've got 18 charms out of 25. So I might as well go, well, bugger it. I've got to open the rest of them. I'm going to get 24 charms. And as you can see, you do get gold in every crate. Don't get me wrong, you do, which is nice. It's good to have gold. But it took me 2 bundles to get the tank. So I thought, sod it. I'll finish these off. I'll do the 25 bundles, the 24 bundles, which is the 2 things. See how much gold I get. And as you see, I get a gold every single crate, which is not bad. So then I thought, well, I might as well buy the special bundle. So I bought that. As you can see here, I am buying it. I did that because I'm guaranteed the tank now. As soon as you get 25 charms, you're guaranteed the tank. I only need 1 charm, so buy the tank. Nope, didn't get it. And now I get it. Boom. So, got the tank there, look. There you go. What do I get in return from Wargaming? Because now I've got the tank twice. Well, let's have a look. Because you go to the notification screen. That's the wrong screen. Go to the notification screen. There we go. I got 13,750 gold back. So, that's okay. Thing is, that cost me $100 in real terms, guys. So 13,750 gold is about $50 near as damn it. If I add all the other gold up that I got in the crates, I probably got $60 back. And I got the tank. The thing is, now I've now got enough gold to buy the camo, which is bloody expensive at 3,500 per camo, and there's 2 of them, which is a tad steep. So whilst I'm saying it cost me $100 in real currency, I did get a lot of game currency back, so it probably cost me about $40 in real terms. It's still steep. Yes, I may be getting a load of gold back, which is nice. Yes, I may be guaranteed the tank if I spend my $100, plus I get a load of gold back, which is also nice. But you've got to have $100 to begin with, which is expensive. But what about the tank? Well, like I said, I mean, the tank is a nice tank. Don't get me wrong, it is a nice tank. But it really is a Caernarvon tech tree tank with more hit points, additional armor, and a better reload. Everything else is realistically the same. Unlike the Caernarvon in the tech tree, yes, if you stick this thing all down, the cheeks are a little bit harder to pen. But don't start thinking this thing is mega OP. It's got a lovely reload, don't get me wrong. I mean, this thing churns out some derp. Well, it doesn't churn out derp, it churns out some DPM. And it's an enjoyable tank to play. But, and this is you know, the Surgeon General's warning. It's going to cost you a lot of money to get this tank. Simple fact of life. Unless you're really lucky and get it in that 5%. And even if you get this tank, you know, don't sit there thinking that you're guaranteed to win your games, because you are not. You've still got to play the bloody thing. And it's, you know, it's a challenging tank, like all the British tanks are challenging. It's nice. I do like it. I've been playing it a lot, especially in ratings battles, and to do this video. I got it yesterday and I live streamed it. I like it, but don't think you're not penetrable when you're hull down. Things can pen you. Your commander's hatch is wide open, and anybody who can, you know, who knows how to play this game will pen you left, right, and centre. But it is an enjoyable tank. I would be lying to say if I said it wasn't enjoyable, because it is enjoyable. You know, it got 54 ratings points there, and so this is the last replay. Well, it's not actually, but it's a heartbreaker, this one. And I made mistakes in this game. I'll put my hands up. It was my fault. I'm struggling to pen those 2 over there. But look, hello ISU, goodbye ISU. So this tank is nice. It has got a good gun. It in the right position and in the right hands, you will have fun with it. I am still going back to the price. You know, to be guaranteed the tank, you've got to spend a lot of money. That okay, you get a lot, like I keep saying, you get a lot of gold back. And I'm trying to look at the positives here. You know, if you can afford $100 and you need gold, then yeah, it's not a bad deal because you're going to get about $60 worth of gold back if you're lucky. I mean, don't forget, that $60 worth of gold I got back included almost $50 worth of gold because I got the tank twice. I got it in the drop and I also got it as a guarantee. There's no guarantee you're going to get it in the drop. So, you know, it's really luck of the draw. That's where I make the mistake. I mean, I'm opening my arse, and I know there are 2 tanks over there. That's my first mistake. Anyway, so, you know, I'd love to say, guys, it's good value for money, because it may not be. It was value for money to an extent for me, because A, I can afford it, and B, I got the tank twice, which gave me a lot of gold back. So be careful. Do what I always tell people to do with crates. I'm not going to stop you buying crates. If you want to buy crates, that is your call. Nobody can tell you otherwise, guys. All I would say is the following. Set yourself a limit. Be disciplined about it, guys. Because if you don't get the tank in the drops, you're going to be disappointed because you're going to spend $100 to get the tank to be guaranteed it. I don't think it's a bad thing that Wargaming are now giving you the opportunity to have a guaranteed tank. I think that's a good thing. You know, so now there is a guarantee you're going to get the tank, but it's still a 5% drop chance. So be advised, you know, and this is where I make the mistake, by the way. Well, I'm not here. So I'm going along. I should have used Pramo, to be honest with you. I didn't until it was very late. I'm pulling back, which I shouldn't do, because face hugging, this is where I make the mistake. I pull back and allow him to shoot me in the glacius plate. So that was my bad. I was a bit of a muppet. But we live and learn, and we all make mistakes in the heat of battle. That was a bit of a heartbreaker for me. We should have won that game, but hey. You know, I got 10 rating points. I got a first class. But, you know, it's still disappointing. It's still disappointing, to say the least. Anyway, that has been the Action X. Now I'm going to leave you with some flying tanks, because why not? I mean, everybody likes a flying tank. This is a flying tank. This was me playing a ratings battle yesterday, where I lost a shed load of points. I've been Fujit. That's been the Action X. It is a great tank. Be advised, guys, and be at your peril, because it is expensive. Anyway, comment, like, and all the other stuff below. If you haven't yet pressed that subscribe button, please do. It's a great thing to do. Puts a smile on my face. I'd also like to say a massive thanks to my Patreons, all 5 of them, for supporting me. It really is appreciated. And until the next time, guys, if you've got any replays, send them to me, fujitsblitz@gmail.com. You can even join my Discord server and upload them there. If you want to become a Patreon, you can. There's links all over the place. And until the next time, stay safe out there. Have fun on the battlefield and happy tanking. Because you know what? That is what it's all about. Having fun and being happy.